Just because you haven't heard from him in a couple of hours in the evening does not mean you need to freak out and panic. Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Aisha, at Fashion with Aisha. Make sure you check me out on social media. I have a shorter video for you all today. This one is especially important for my girls with the anxious attachment style, has a little anxiety while dating, and kind of wonders and daydreams often. Let's first start off with, babe, he's just busy. That man is at work. That man is in a meeting. That man is driving, okay? Or that man is with his kids. Like, chill out. You're okay. Just because he did not text you back within the hour, just because you haven't heard from him in a couple of hours in the evening, does not mean you need to freak out and panic. If he didn't like your picture on Instagram, it's okay. If he didn't view your stories, don't worry about it. Chill. It's okay. Relax. Calm down. Calm your nerves. And I understand. I grew up in that generation, okay? We started off with social media, texting, calling. iMessage came out a couple years after. I think I got my iPod in 8th grade, and then I got the iPhone in high school. iPhone 4 was the first iPhone I had. So if you can imagine how long it's been, I've been using iPhones as well. We've all been on social media. I had a MySpace, but I didn't get into it till later, and I didn't really learn how to code and create formats and websites and designs till later. So we had AOL. The older people, a couple years older than me, had AOL messaging. We've been having email forever. Some of y'all been on Kik. I didn't get into that because I heard a lot of bad things on Kik. Like people were doing some like sexting and different things, and I was super green back then, so I was staying away from that. But I'm used to it. You're used to it, getting that instant dopamine from someone liking, viewing a story, responding to a text, calling you back. We've been conditioned to get that consistently. I had Facebook since middle school. I've deleted my main one, but I have another one now. And I just have people in there that I've actually met in person on there at this point. But we've been used to people checking in on us, constant communication. Can you imagine what it was like to date years ago when you had to wait for a message in the mail, like a actual letter? Can we bring letters back too, by the way? I feel like I'm the only one still sending out letters for people's birthdays. Like, I miss getting postcards and cards and handwritten notes. That's such a cute and affectionate way to say to someone that you're thinking of them, to let them know. But anyways, ladies, this is just a reminder. Calm down, relax. That man is just busy. He's at work. Do not double text that man. Do not call him multiple times in a row. You will irritate him. That's annoying. They will get back with you as soon as they can. And you don't want a man who's always available to contact you and text you all day anyways, because that means they're usually not making any money. We want the man who's going to be a little busy, and then they will get with us when they have the time, and they will plan out a good date. You don't want the guy who's going to make quick adjustments just so they can see you, and it's not even a decent date where you get anything out of it. It's not even worth you doing your hair and makeup and getting dressed. Would you rather him come over late at night after a long day of working and then going to work out or meeting with friends after work or whatever his day schedule was, his to-do list, and then come to your house after 10 p.m. to watch a movie on Netflix and chill with you? Or would you rather meet up with him on Saturday at 5 p.m. reservations and then go to a comedy show after your dinner? Which one would you rather have? A lot of quick hookup meetups, or would you rather have the quality dates where you're going to have food, dinner, drinks, dessert. You're going to go on a excursion. You're going to have some type of entertainment for the night. You're going to be able to chit chat and get to know each other. Mostly you getting to know him. You're not letting him chit chat so you can learn about him. Which one would you rather have? So we got to be careful about always needing constant communication and validation from someone. What are you doing? We have to stay up on our own stuff. We have to be busy with our passions, dreams, our goals, our to-do list. We have to stay busy. If we're always available, that's also going to make him ghost you sooner or be over you at a shorter rate than usual. Because you're not making him earn it, your time. You're not making him chase you in a sense of him having to actually put an effort to see you. I'm not talking about the toxicity, as people like to say, toxic chasing game. It's not even toxic in the sense, because we know that men chase the cat. Dogs chase the cat. So if you're going to be busy, you're going to be working, focusing on your goals, going to the spa, relaxing, working out, whatever you have planned for your day, reading a nice, great book, you don't have to respond to him right away. You're busy. You can respond to him in 30 minutes or an hour. Let him wonder what you're doing sometime. Why do we always have to be the one wondering what they're doing? Let them wonder. Give them some time to daydream about you as well. Maybe you're busy Friday night. You already have plans with your girlfriend, so maybe you can meet him earlier in the day, or maybe you can meet him the following day. But at the end of the day, just remember that man is busy. And then, of course, there's a whole nother side to it. If he's going weeks without contacting you, personally, I'm not going to be around unless he's hitting me up with some moolah, and then even then we're not going to be close, as in we're not doing anything sexual or even just kissing. No touching involved. It'll be you basically apologizing to me, and I decide if I want to even be in person with you for the apology. And then sometimes it's just you're over it at that point. After 2 weeks, you've already moved on to someone else, or you're just chilling in your own solitude. So you have to really think about that and say, is it too long? Has it been too long for them to not respond? It's not that hard. You kind of know. But for the ones who are always used to people responding at the drop of a dime, at the drop of a hat, you're the one who needs to sit back and relax and just wait. Just wait. Handle your business. Take care of what you need to do. Because you're freaking out. You're anxious. You've been conditioned to always have a response. But people have lives. People have other things going on in their day-to-day life. And then don't think of it in a negative sense as, what did I do? What's wrong? What's going on? Just don't even think about it. And if you do, think of it something like, oh, he got into a serious accident, or oh, he went to jail, or oh, he's in the hospital, or oh, he had an emergency, or oh, he's got something else going on and you're just not that important in his life right now for him to get back with you, or you're just too poppin', and sometimes that can be intimidating, or not even intimidating. They just know that you're too much for them and they rather just not keep contacting you anymore, because they just can't handle all that right now. So you don't have to think of it as a negative on your end, or even on his end. Just think of it as, oh well, moving on. Don't wonder like, oh my God, what did I do? Did I do this wrong? Did I do that wrong? That's going to eat you up, and that's not a good idea. And then I think another reason why a lot of women are so used to people texting back fast and contacting them and getting worried when they don't is also because when we are constantly texting an individual during the whole day, just texting from morning to night, you're working up a like false relationship with him via messages. You're not, what can you really be talking about? You don't have any emotions tied to it. You don't have any personal contact, touch. So you're only getting a conversation via text. You could be creating this identity of him that's not even true. Or that person could just continuously be lying to you via texting. And it could be a dry messages, just dry messages all day long. And you're still communicating with them. So you still feel that flow of, I'm important to them, they're important to me, I'm responding, checking in, we're keeping tabs on each other kind of thing. So you're still feeling like you're building a relationship, but for a lot of guys, that's not the same that they're feeling. They don't feel that same way from texting you all day. They just are doing it because they think that's what you want to do, or they're doing it just so you won't stop, you won't cut off the goods from him or cut off access to him. So it's not as in sometimes women, we think of, oh, we're building a relationship with him, texting him and talking on the phone for hours and hours. And a lot of the times, some men do enjoy talking on the phone for extended periods of times, but some of them just do it because they think that's what we want to do, but they would rather be doing something else. And then even, as I said, texting throughout the day, talking for long periods of time at night is also not a good thing to do, especially when you're just dating them, because you are putting in you're kind of giving them too much of yourself. You're talking too much. You're spilling all the tea on your life and who you are. They're not spending any money on you in that. You're just talking on the phone. So they're not putting in any effort. They're not putting in any of their time, because they could be working out. They could be watching TV. They could be working on a project. They could be walking their dog while they're talking to you. You're not getting their full undivided attention. And of course, there's always another side. Even if you are giving them full undivided attention, you just spilled all the beans. Now they know everything about you, so they can use that to their advantage. And now it's kind of, you're not as of a mystery. They know everything now. So it's not going to be as fun of a chase for them. But a cool thing to do is, if you do decide to call, if you do enjoy talking on the phone, make sure you call them at the same time every day. And then when they don't answer, then they just missed out on talking to you that day. I've read that in Hoe Tactics. And then they are wondering, what is she doing? Oh, dang, I missed it. They're going to make sure they don't miss your phone calls anymore. And then if they do contact you back, you can always say something like, oh, something broke in my house, so I had to ask a neighbor, or some random guy, or had to call a guy to come over and fix it. Or, oh, my tire went flat on the road, so I had some wonderful guy stopped over and helped me and offered to take me to the next yada yada place, the gas station or wherever, somewhere so I can wait. Or you could come up with a scenario that another man had to step in when your date or significant other did not respond or answer the phone at your designated time that you typically talk to them. So then that'll also make them either jump on their toes and get to doing what they need to do, or they're going to be wondering like, dang, I really messed up here. I dropped the ball. I'm never going to do this, let this happen again. And then that's also another way you can test and see what kind of guy they are. If they're going to be one who's going to be useful when you need them in a time of need, or they're going to be the kind of guy who just tells you how to fix the situation versus fixing it for you. So to wrap up this video, he's just busy. Don't worry about it. You go be busy too. He'll contact you when he's ready to see you again and plan the next date. Relax. Don't be so anxious. Don't be so hyper focused on him. Stop daydreaming about him. Stop, doing the you-know-what to thoughts of him, okay? So you can control your emotions, especially when you go and see him that night. You don't want to be so hot and heavy. Take it slow. Relax. Make him chase you in a healthy way. Make sure you guys follow me on social media at Fashion with Aisha. Check out my Amazon storefront. I just got the cutest fall boots on, and I've had them for a while now, so I like them. I was able to walk in them for about an hour today. I was just walking up and down the street for a good hour, hour and a half. My right foot did start hurting a tad bit, but that's because I think I'm realizing I put a lot more weight on my right side than my left side. So I need to start working on that, especially when I'm sitting down. Sometimes I'll be sitting down and then I'll have my right foot with the weight, and then I'll have my left foot kind of relaxed because I cross my ankles. So that's something about me, but they were comfortable. And I'll link a video of me walking in them that I put on my Amazon storefront video and all my social media handles, basically, to market the new boots. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.